Hello, welcome. I'm so delighted to be here with you for this morning's Satsang. And I want to welcome you and invite you to connect with, receive, and enjoy beautiful transmission of divine light that is the light that surrounds you and the light that fills you and the light that is one with you and your true nature. I'm so delighted to be here with you, and that is because I am connecting in the one light of who we are and grounded in that light and transmitting, radiating, and sharing this light with you now. And why is this so important? It's so important because this is the light of you as well. And this divine light and transmission that are coming through, even though it is coming through me, it is still here for you. I am just helping to anchor it in and help make it more visible in this third dimensional earth reality that most of us on planet Earth are experiencing. So from my essence self and the one reality, I meet you as your essence self in the one reality. And as I said, this is so key, what I'm vibrating and I'm feeling, because as I share this with you and you're feeling the light as however you're feeling and receiving it, that is where you are already connected with, and you are already one with your essence self in the one reality. So let's take a moment to really feel this and anchor it in. Because once we can talk about all the amazing things that exist within the light of the universe, and I love talking about it, and I will be talking about it more on YouTube, and I'm available to talk about these things all the time. But really, when we are connected with it and anchored into it for ourselves, and we can deepen this, give this loving light within us and this experience within us our loving attention, then it spreads and it grows and it thrives within us. And then this begins to touch everything that we encounter that may not be from the light or this higher light, and it transforms everything, and especially including our experience and our approach and where we're coming to and from in life. So wherever you are now, I just invite you to relax. And hopefully you're already relaxed, but relax even deeper. Feel the weight of your body being held up effortlessly on your part by wherever you're sitting. And just take some deep breaths in and out at your own pace. You can feel the light that's coming in already. The breath is a wonderful way to be more present with the multidimensional light around us. When we feel the effortlessness of our bodies being held up by wherever we're sitting and the earth beneath us, then that also brings the unseen and the experience of the universal light more into our present awareness, and lets third dimensional experiences or finite conceptual experiences and thoughts fade into the background. And you can feel the air touching your skin. And just breathe. And I will greet you once again from this place, just noticing how you're feeling, what you're feeling inside your physical body. You could be having physical sensations within your physical body, energetic sensations that are appearing within your physical body, or you might just feel good and not have like a pinpointed spot where you're feeling something. So, listening to my words, receiving the transmission of light, and just giving your loving attention to your inner experience. I greet you as my essence self from the one reality. I greet you and see you and experience you fully as your essence self. A perfect manifestation of the universal light. I see you as the light of the universe and as one with the light of the universe. Good, so just breathing, noticing what you're feeling, noticing what you're experiencing, and letting that deepen. Give your loving attention wherever you feel called and guided, whatever feels natural to you right now. Give this experience your loving attention. And as you continue to do this, not just right now, but throughout your day, something you can do if you're at a stoplight, and you can remain present with the awareness of what's around you. You could be washing the dishes. You could be standing in line somewhere. So you don't have to just sit somewhere and do this, because sometimes our day-to-day lives are busy and there's a consciousness level within us that will resist the light, because sometimes that can mean having uncomfortable past traumatic experiences come up, and we can resist that because why are they still in our energy fields? It's because when we experience them, we weren't able to process them, and we weren't able to process them fully or partially because we felt like we didn't have any support. And so those aspects of our consciousness can resist. It was a way to stay safe, to suppress them or hold them to the side or hide them. So there can be resistance in letting them get a breath of fresh air and come out again. And so it's great to intentionally sit and practice presence, but also there are these moments and these opportunities around us all the time, happening throughout our day and our day-to-day lives. So I really invite you to play with that and experience that and take advantage of those moments when everything's quiet and you are doing something, but yet you can be present and feel your inner sensations and what's happening for you. And as you continue to do this, and hopefully some of you are already experiencing this, you can always invite yourself to go deeper, especially if you feel like you're hitting a block. And maybe the light is great, you're feeling really great one day or 1 hour, and then the next hour, the next day, you're really uncomfortable. Or if you're doing great and it's just not, feels like it's going anywhere. So this is good for both those things. So you just bring your loving attention to it more, and it's inviting yourself to feel something you haven't felt before. And just that simple invitation, when you ask your being and the energy around you energetically, it will and does open things. And as you ask that, just feeling and being aware of the universal light around you. If it's feeling stuck within you, that's fine, because we are light upon light upon light. The one reality is light upon light upon light. And so it can appear that there's walls and barriers and structures in the physical realm. And I'm not saying they're not here, but we have moved into living in a third dimensional conceptual space, most of us. And so I'm just inviting you to feel this light upon light upon light, and let that be more prevalent for you than the physical experience. The physical experience, we've been told, is the primary experience. We're unraveling that and now focusing on the sensations and the intelligence that comes up naturally within us when we invite the experience of the light upon light upon light. So I just invite you to feel that and see what happens when you invite this light within you and all around you to come up into your life. And see what divine intelligences and revelations and just beautiful experiences come up naturally. And it's not always beautiful and comfortable, and that is fine too. That is part of the journey. Linear time is not real, so things are unfolding in more like of a spiral. Doesn't that make sense? When you feel, imagine, know that we are the one pure universal light, and everything is light upon light upon light. And this is actually the truth of our deepest experience. And we are always experiencing this, even if we're not, it's not in our conscious awareness in every so-called moment. It is still there. And I assure you of that. And that's one reason I'm sharing this message and doing satsang videos like this, because it is your divine right to know this, remember this, and experience this. And remember and awaken and realize that this is where you have always been, and that you arrived here in the earth realm to help others and to benefit and deepen your experience of the light for yourself. So I hope that's feeling really good for everyone. And let's talk a little bit about, as we bring this forward and we're benefiting and we're enjoying this experience, and sometimes it's challenging, and it's that spiral unfolding, returning to the light upon light upon light, that another way to be conscious and aware is really inviting, as we connect more with this light and we realize more the light of our essence selves, our pure selves, that we are inviting the gifts of our unique hearts to come forward. Because even though we are the universal light and we are all one, and that can be a beautiful experience, and I'm sure many of you have experienced that already, and if you haven't, doing this practice will invite that experience in. But within that experience, the really whole deep experience of being at one with everything is also at the same time experiencing ourselves as a unique being of light, unlike any other. And so we're all going to have our own precious, wonderful, amazing vibration, personal vibration, essence self vibration of our own mix of all the divine qualities. And that gives us each very unique gifts to share. And then within that, we all share them in our own unique way also. So I really invite you to feel how you're feeling right now as I share these words, and explore this more. Explore what you already love. What did you love doing as a child? Really feeling the center of your chest and your heart light, your white essence light within your core of your heart being, and whatever colors or experiences you feel that go along with that. It's all beautiful and wonderful. Please trust whatever you're getting. If it feels great, trust it, let it deepen. And if it doesn't feel so good, then that just means that there's a veil here. If you imagine yourself like an orb or an oval-shaped entity of pure light, and then maybe there's just these little bits of dust and smears and things that are not a part of your field and who you really are, your pure energy field, but you agreed to come here to the earth realm, or in another lifetime, in another conscious civilization, you had these experiences, and now it's time to invite them to leave and to go. And when we open to the light, and we open to feeling these low vibrations and letting them be here freely in the divine light, that is how they dissipate and leave. And then we integrate and deepen clarity of our essence selves and experience light and love and the entirety of existence as it truly is, through the divine light of our and eyes of our hearts and our deep beings. So when we come here to the earth realm, we're all coming in with some degree and some experience of our essence selves, of our pure selves, our one pure complete consciousness, completely at one with the one reality and the universal light that is the universal light. And we agree to come in and be veiled, and then as we're arriving, before we're even born, we're just coming in through the layers. Already the loved ones around us are anticipating our arrival, and they're already, for most of us, planning our conditioning, starting the conditioning and the experiences of those around us that are giving a reality to the non-reality, the veils that we've agreed to come in and experience here in the earth realm, and the veils in that appear to be kind of woven through some parts of existence that we're clearing away to reveal the one reality. So as that happens, then we tend to move into our heads and into a finite, conceptual, thought-based reality and experience. And so this is really normal. It's fine. We don't have to feel bad about it. And the more we acknowledge it as this is what's happened, and it's not the full story, that alone can release a lot of energies, take a lot of pressure off, and just, feel really good, because that is the truth. And so it feels wonderful and natural that way. So one thing we do, though, is then we try to approach our third dimensional experiences with third dimensional tools and methods and ways of coping. And so we just kind of end up pushing everything around within the third dimension. And so what we're doing today, and we'll continue to do in other satsang videos, is deepening this light within us so that we can feel the beauty and the truth of who we are for ourselves, helping to reveal the one reality, and bringing our own special, unique gifts forward to also help everyone and bring those beautiful, joyful, playful, wise, wonderful gifts that we all have to share into the one reality, which also helps reveal it as we do this more. And then we can really be enjoying ourselves and experiencing freedom and an end of suffering right now. So when I talk about the third dimension, I just want to go over what that means. When we say the third dimension, it's referring to mental, physical, and emotional experiences as being what we are made of, what we're experiencing, and that's it. That's the picture. That's the full picture. And so we know that's not true. We are not our thoughts. We are not our emotions. And our bodies are just part of the wonderful manifestation we are as our essence selves. So we don't have to fight thought. We can let emotions be here, and we can connect with and really live as the light through our physical forms with joy and peace. And when we let our true gifts come forward, we never know what could happen. And hopefully some of you are already living from your gifts. I'm sure you are. But one way of helping the planet Earth right now, and all the challenges that are happening because this third dimensional energy is shifting and coming up to be cleaned and cleared. There's a lot going on in the world that can be scary and horrific and disappointing, and we can have so many other thoughts and feelings about what we're witnessing in the world right now. And the best way to help that is to connect with the light, connect with the universal light, really receive that for ourselves, so that we're cleaning our own individual vibrations and we're sharing our gifts. And when we resonate from the light, just as I'm doing right now with you, and that's one reason why I am a powerful transmitter and radiator of light, is because I know this light, I'm connecting with it non-conceptually, and your being will respond to that. The light in your being, where it's already open and ready, will respond to that and deepen. And when you do it, others will respond to you, and the suffering can end, and the light of love and peace and happiness can be revealed for us all. Well, thank you so much for joining me here today. I'm so happy to share this message of love and light and beauty and majesty with you. It is not just my message, it's a message of truth that is the one reality, and it is your message of truth also. And I invite you to feel that and connect with it however your own being owns this message of light and this transmission of light as true for you. And then you can carry that out in whatever way is natural and right for you. I was not able to go live today, so I will be posting this video so that it will be there at 11:11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time in the US for those that are going to watch it and ready to watch it this morning. And then, of course, it will be there to watch again or to watch later for those that aren't available to watch it this morning. And I'll keep working on that. We'll see. I don't think it's a big deal. I will continue my efforts to go live if I can, and if I can't, I will always be posting these videos, these Satsang videos once a month on my YouTube channel here. I will also start posting other videos. I've had requests to do meditation videos, so I'll be starting to post those. And feel free to leave a comment if you have a question. If there's something you'd like me to make a video about, you can go to my website, whitestaressence.com, and you can reach me there through the contact page. If you have a question that you would like me to answer privately, please feel free to message me. I want to make this as relevant to you and to the light of who you are as possible. I'm always here to serve you, and I'm available for one-on-one sessions. And if you would like to leave me a question there that you would like me to make a video about, you can do that as well. So thank you so much for joining me. I share all of the love of divinity and the white star essence light with you. See you soon.